He'll get you right. Create your life. It's a realtor's life. With Coach Mike. He'll get you right. Create your life. It's a realtor's life. With Coach Mike. He'll get you right. Create your life. Purchase your tracks today.
Welcome, everybody. Happy New Year. Oh, man, it's exciting to be back here once again. The Realtor Life Podcast is back, better than ever. I am your host, Michael G. Davis, broker and CEO of Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, Realtor plus business coach. And we got our first guest of the year 2022. Super excited. It's going to be another phenomenal interview. But before I bring them on, I want to remind you that we are going live. We are streaming live to the Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm Business Facebook page and the Success in Real Estate YouTube channel. So for those that are checking us out live, I invite you to place your comments and questions in the live chat and take part in the show. Now, also something new. If you have a real estate need, like looking to buy a house, or maybe putting your house on the market for sale, or maybe you're interested in a career in real estate, or maybe you're in real estate already and you're thinking of making a change. I want you to stay on after the show because I got a very special message for all of you all that are in that situation. All right, make sure you stay on. Now, with that being said, I want to bring to the stage, he's a aspiring realtor, part of our affiliate membership here at Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm. He is a family man, and he is an outdoor enthusiast, has a great first name. I want to bring to the stage Mr. Michael Cage. Let's see.
Hello.
There he is.
How y'all doing today?
What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
I'm blessed, man. Blessed, can't complain right now at all. You know,
Amen.
It's a beautiful day outside. Beautiful day to be alive. Beautiful day to be healthy. Beautiful day to be a realtor. You know.
Hey man, who are you telling, man? Look, you already getting shout outs, man. Miss Tammy Thompson that came and gave us a shout out. So again, make sure you guys are hitting that comments button. We definitely want you to be a part of the show. So Michael, look, this is why I put this platform together. Of my 17 years of being in the real estate industry, I feel that as real estate professionals, we had been appreciated. Our clients, customers, and sometimes our colleagues, man, they put us in this box, not recognizing that we're people too. So, people with passions, with many layers. So I wanted to create a platform where real estate professionals could come on and showcase the many passions that they have in addition to being in real estate. Oh, and we do a little bit of coaching. So that's what this is all about. Now, I always start out, digital marketing isn't very important, especially with social media. So I always start out with, where can they find you on social media? Because I know once they hear your story, they're going to want to follow you. They're going to want to learn more about you. So where can they go to follow you?
I got an Instagram, pretty much all the social media. Instagram page is going to be Big Mike Fitness VIP, Big Mike Cage at Facebook. And I think I have a LinkedIn too also, which I haven't really logged into it in a minute. But, I got to update a couple of these things.
Well, look, we only want to, look, Mike, we only want to send them to the spots that you be going, man. So if you ain't on LinkedIn, so where do you really spend a lot of your time? Is it IG or is it Facebook or is it both?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both. All right, so y'all heard it, man. Y'all go connect with Mike on Facebook and on Instagram, and so you can continue to follow his journey and his story. All right, awesome, man. So, Mike, I always like to ask people, like I said before, this is an opportunity for us to showcase you, to showcase what you have going on outside of real estate as well as within real estate. So let's start off by saying, what are some of the hobbies or activities that you and your family are a part of?
Right now, we We travel. We like to travel a lot. Definitely spend time outdoors. Reading, learning new things, studying together. Just anything that has something to do with fun, playing games,
Yeah,
family games. We love Monopoly. Everything get competitive in the house. Video games, whatever. It's just all family's fun time.
awesome,
So
man. And when talking about your family, Michael, like who does that include? Like how many kids, wife, like who's all a part of the family?
yes. So I have my wife, Shamara Cage, and my son, he's the oldest, Landon Cage, and my daughter, Layla Cage. So
Okay.
yeah,
So you
she's the
got
youngest
one
one.
of each.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So you guys do some traveling. Y'all do some. It gets a little competitive on the Monopoly board.
Yes,
So
sir.
who
Yes, sir.
who be winning, man? You be killing them on Monopoly, man. You a real estate person.
Yeah, I win every now and then. Sometimes, you know, I try not to, win too much. I don't want to take my kids,
Oh, they
you know,
they confidence. You don't
yeah,
want
their
to.
confidence away.
Hey, but they
But
know they know what you're doing, man. They know that you let
yeah,
them win.
I told them, man, this is a life lesson. Monopoly was a great game for managing money and buying property. So that's all fall into real estate, also. So
Yeah,
so that's a great game for family activities and teaching your kids how to manage money and buy property.
I agree, man. I think it's a phenomenal game. It's a phenomenal way to educate them, an outstanding way to educate them on some of these life lessons and things. Because you and I both know, Mike, they're not getting it in school, right?
Yes,
They're not.
yeah,
They're not
exactly.
gonna get it in college, right?
No,
So I think the churches are doing a little bit better than they used to about
yeah,
it. But so the major institutions, they're not getting that education, so it falls on us as parents
yeah.
to really
And
school
speaking
them.
of churches, my father's a pastor, and he does a lot of teaching like about real estate and and black wealth and
Well,
stuff like that.
that's
Yes, a lot of
good.
his lessons. So
Yeah,
yeah, so
definitely starting to see
shout
that
out to him.
trend. Yeah, definitely starting to see that trend as it relates to the churches. So I applaud your dad for
Yeah,
stepping in that vein. I know my pastor at the church at Bethel's Family is one of those progressive pastors that understands the value of wealth. We do our annual real estate summit there every
yes,
year. So
yes.
no, that's a great thing. You ever heard of a game called Cash Flow by Robert Kiyosaki?
Nah, I never heard of him.
And man, I want you to
Can you get it at the local store?
Well, I want you. I think you got to order it online, but I want you to.
Okay,
I want you to look into it, and I want you to get it because
okay,
that's an even better um, teacher of the as it relates to wealth and how the job works and entrepreneurship. They have these different scenarios, so it's similar to Monopoly, similar to Monopoly
yes,
as far as the basic concept. But
okay,
I think it takes it a step further because it talks about real estate, it talks about investing, stocks, bonds. Like it has all of that wrapped into uh, the game itself. So it's
nice,
cash
nice.
flow. The game is called Cash Flow. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, actually created it, and it's definitely a phenomenal game. It's so good. Me and my friends, my grown adult friends, we get together and we play the game. So
Okay,
definitely
okay,
look
that's
into that.
nice. Yeah, yes.
So okay, so let's talk a little bit about real estate. What
Yes.
attracted you? What attracted you to this thing of this industry of real estate? What brought you into it?
Well, ever since I was a young man, I was always intrigued about it. So, um, I never really was taught anything about real estate. My uncle was supposed to get me into it when I was much younger, but I kind of had like a different path I was chasing. Football. Being a
Yeah.
football player or whatever like that. Which didn't he? I mean, he didn't. Lack that over that, but um, it was just like things just went different. And then we moved a lot around a lot when I was a kid too, so that kind of like played a lot of parts to it too. So but when I got back into it, when I started thinking about it again, it was just like I was sitting down one day and I was getting my hair cut, and And me and my barber, we was talking about it. He like, man, see, like, what are you waiting for? He like, why are you talking about it? Just get back into it. And I was like, yeah, you know what, you're right. And he started cutting my hair, and I got my phone. I, signed up for class right then. So that's how I pretty much got back into it. But yeah, man, we've been talking about it. A couple of my friends, been doing it too. Recently, I had some very friends that's investing in like Fifth Ward area, rebuilding in that area, and a couple other friends that went to school for law and became a realtor at the
Oh,
same time
wow.
also. Yeah.
Wow, wow. So you was inspired in the barbershop, man. That's typically where the best ideas happen, when we sit in the barbershop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
That's a phenomenal story. So now you spoke about you guys love to travel. You spoke about moving around a lot. Where are you originally from?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
So you're originally from New Orleans. And how long had you guys been in Houston? Like, what brought you to Texas?
Hurricane Katrina brought me here. So I've been here since then. I met my wife here actually, and started a family here. So
okay.
Once that happened, I fell in love with it, man. It's Houston has a lot to offer to me, versus being back home. But New Orleans always in my heart, So
Absolutely.
But it's cool. I love it here. I love the everything about it. So except for the traffic. The traffic is pretty bad here.
Hey, look, we not LA though. We not LA. You know what I'm saying?
You're right about that. You're right about that.
Yeah, like whenever anybody talks about the Houston traffic, that's my go-to. Hey, we not LA though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be worse.
So me and my wife went there for a couple of months ago for our anniversary, man. It wasn't too bad when I went there. It wasn't that bad at all, actually. But it used to get pretty bad. Maybe I just saying, I don't know what it was. Oh, you know what? It was COVID around that time.
Yeah,
so a lot of people
say, I know you ain't been to LA and you comparing it now. You went at the wrong time. Because like you flew into LAX?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
sir. Oh man, you flying to LAX. It don't matter where you going. Yeah. It's gonna take you 45 minutes to an hour to get to wherever you going in LA because of the traffic. So nah, man, we're not finna let LA out the hook, man. You're not LA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
But LA is a good spot, man. I enjoy going to LA.
Yeah.
So tell me, where are some of the places that you all have traveled?
LA, Hawaii, Philadelphia, New York. I'm trying to plan the trip to DC so we can go to the
museum?
Museum, Smithsonian Museum. And what else we have? Florida.
Okay.
My kids been to the Virgin Islands. I haven't been there yet.
How they get to the Virgin Islands and you didn't make it?
Man, because that's my wife. She's originally from the Virgin Islands and St. Croix, and her dad still live there, and they they've been to their house, and I haven't been. I've been trying to plan a trip there, but my wife.
Oh man, how you miss that, man? You can't miss the Virgin Island trip, bro. Like I mean, they from missing the trip to Kansas or Nebraska. Like, all right, I ain't gonna go see the kinfolk, but they live in the Virgin Islands. Oh, I got to be in the building.
I let her have it every time too. I'll be like, man, you been to Louisiana how many times to see my family? I met her family, but I never been to the Virgin Islands though. I met a lot of her family members. A lot of them live in Florida and Minnesota and here, Texas. So
wow. Well, you'll get there, man. You'll get to that Caribbean, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so when you think about real estate, you think about getting into this business, right? Where are you in the process? Because I know you're about to get your license. Like, have you got the classes? Is it just about the test? Like, where are you?
Yeah, I'm right now in the process of taking a test.
Okay.
And crossing and get ready to cross the threshold. So
yeah, man, coming over to the good side.
Yes, sir. So
once I get that process, you have it scheduled already?
No, I haven't scheduled it yet. I'm about to go. I'm gonna try to do it sometime this week. I was supposed to do it at the beginning of the month, but I ended up getting busy because, of course, working with you. And
Keep it
Margaret,
busy.
we closed on the house recently.
Yeah, man. Congratulations.
Yes.
Look, I wasn't gonna share it unless you wanted to share it. Because sometimes people
I
don't want their business
definitely
out
wanted
there.
to share that. I definitely wanted to share that. Yeah, thanks. Shout out to Brooks and David for helping me close on my recent home and Pearland. So it was, a beautiful home to me and my family. We love it. We love it. They did everything they possibly can to get us in there, and so much love. So we love it right now. So I've just been busy with that, man. Other than that, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, man. Well, we definitely appreciate the love, man. Just know that we taking that and we gonna put that out there so the people need to hear that. And we out here helping people. And you know what? I really want us to spend some time, just a little bit, because when you have an individual like yourself that's attracted to real estate, we're always talking about, as we come in, becoming realtors, helping others, becoming investors. We got to start with us, right? We got to start with us getting a home, with us buying a home. A lot of times, I'm a little shy about saying this, but I didn't purchase my first home until I've been in real estate 8 years. Yeah. Like I had helped, hundreds of people get into homes, and I hadn't got one for me and my family. So, it's a really big deal, Mike, that you and your wife. So shout out to you all. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you.
For taking that first step, buying your home, right?
Yes.
Now contributing to your wealth.
Yes.
And, your equity. Now you're paying every time you pay every month. Now it's going to build equity and inside of this vehicle, man. So definitely, we need to, especially in our community, we need to do a better job of applauding that more. People buying a house, right?
Yes,
because we know some of the challenges. We spend a lot of time looking at the challenges as it relates to the financial aspects of our community. But we got to do a better job of applauding when we got people like you, Michael, doing it right. You and the wife doing it right.
Thank you. And with that, add on to that, the day of signing, I made sure I had my kids there so they can, because COVID, they wanted to be limited, but I wanted them to see the process of how it works. Because when they, because they need to see this when they get ready to buy their house, and how it goes, and all about. What you got to come up with with the money you have to come up with and everything. Cause when I was growing up, my parents kept that kind of stuff on me. When they bought a house, they were like, "Oh, we moving." I was like, "What?" When did y'all buy a house? I never did anything. Everything was just done when they did it. So I made sure they seen the steps and they know exactly what goes on.
That's awesome, man. That is a phenomenal story. Yeah. So now we're getting close. About to get licensed. What excites you? Like as you think about you moving into this next phase of your life, what excites you about what you're about to do, being a real estate professional?
So, meeting people, then, seeing all these beautiful homes, man. I mean, it's a lot of beautiful homes here in Texas, period. I love looking at houses. I mean, even if I just go in and look at a model home, it's a thing I like to do. So, being able to show somebody, a house and somebody else's dream, try to, help them, they dream out. That's what excites me the most about it. So, I mean, this is, it's a big step, but it's a step that everybody should take, especially like you said, especially in our community, because a lot of us thinking like, oh man, I don't need a house. It's just me. So I was actually on the phone with one of my Mason brothers the other day, and I was telling him I was going to introduce him to the firm, and because he wanted to buy a home, and I was like, well, don't let it stop you, even though you're single with no kids. I mean, just do what you got to do. It's a great investment, even if you want to rent it out or do whatever you want to do later on. It's always a good investment. So.
It's a great investment, and it's a great write-off, bro. Like especially if you ain't got no kids, you need a house. To get these Uncle Sam is killing you, right?
Exactly.
You need a house and a business.
Yes, sir.
You need a house and a business, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. So look, I'm scrolling. I'm seeing, your social media handles. They're scrolling at the bottom, and I see this Big Mike VIP Fitness 1, man.
Yes.
Talk to me a little bit about that. Like I said, this show is about showing off what you're doing in addition to real estate. Big shout out to Mr. Chad Slater He gave us a what's up in the comments.
Going on.
Good friend of mine. So
Yes.
talk to me about this VIP Fitness One, man.
So, I started this probably back in 2011. Right along with black wealth, you need black health. A lot of people, I seen a lot of my, family members, friends, people walking around with, diabetics, just not really making healthy choices at all. So, you're not making healthy choices financially. You're not making healthy choices, with, eating and everything, mentally. So it just, I just want to help people get back into it, get back in shape. You don't have to be a fitness guru, but, just do something to help yourself, just lose the gut a little bit or something,
A lot of
the day.
A lot of times, Mike, is because a lot of times we know what to do, right?
Yeah.
Even when it comes to our health and our lifestyle and things like that, but we need a cheerleader. Like, we need somebody to encourage us and inspire us to do better. So yeah, man, you're trying to touch the whole man. You trying to touch their financial house and their physical house, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Make sure
all go together, right?
That's awesome, man. So do you do like personal training for people, things like that? All right. Sir. So if somebody's interested, they're in need of some inspiration, they needed the right person to help, get them to the next phase of their health, so they can have more energy, right? A lot of us wish we could have more energy, but like you said, it's those choices that we're making as it relates to diet, as it relates to workout, that's sucking away from our energy. And unfortunately, man, when you're tired, it's hard to get stuff done. When you're tired. So what should they do, man? If somebody's interested in learning more about what you have to offer there, how can they connect?
Oh man, you can always DM me on, Facebook or Instagram. Just even if you just want a consultation, you don't have to pay for any personal training. I'm here. I can give you free workouts.
Mm-hmm.
We can meet up in the public place. If you're not comfortable going to the gym, it's any way to get somebody back in shape. I was even doing training for kids football. One guy, he been trying to get with me so much with starting a business with that, but like I said, I've just been so busy, I ain't had time to get back with him. But I mean,
so you got to focus. You got to focus.
I got to focus.
And that kind of takes us in, because a part of the Realtor Life podcast is that we do coaching, right? So I'm a realtor plus business coach, life coach. I'm finalizing 5 additional certifications, my neurolinguistics certification, my core success coach, emotional freedom techniques. So we're getting all of this stuff, bringing it in together, because I want to be able to offer more as it relates to people achieving the results and the outcomes in their life. So, one of the things that we talked about here, we talk about challenges, life challenges. We talk about that on the platform. And as we talk about focus, a lot of us feel that the way to get to success, that is simultaneous. Like, we hear things like, oh, it's 7 streams of income if you want to be wealthy, if you want to get financially independent. But what nobody ever told us was, don't try to get all 7 of them at the same time. That success is not simultaneous, right?
Yes.
What we do is we take our energies and we take our time, we take our effort, and we spread it across multiple platforms. And it prevents us, Mike, from building momentum, right? Momentum is what gets stuff done. Momentum. And it's hard to build momentum when you're not focused on one or a few things. So success is not simultaneous, it's sequential, right? You get something, you pour into it, you build it, you build momentum in it, then we allow that to help move us to the next phase, the next thing, the next area. And then now that'll help us build that next one versus trying to do them at the same time. So,
Yeah.
also, so what else, man? What would you say is your biggest challenge in life? It could either be in life or it could be in career. Um,
So life, challenges, life challenges right now for me is trying to stay focused on, one task at a time. You know, finishing off, getting to the finish line. I really don't want to say my goals are challenges, but I mean every goal is a challenge. It's just all how you finish, how you start and how you finish. But just staying focused, man. Basically, that's what I got to do. I got to stay focused all the time, man. I got to, just make sure that if I'm gonna pursue something, finish it. Don't say I'm gonna do it and start it and then don't finish it. That's the biggest failure in life. Starting something and not finishing it at all.
Yeah.
So definitely got to get yourself over that hill, man, all the time.
Yeah. But sometimes, Mike, though, man, you get into something. You'll get into something and then you lose that energy and that fire for it, like that desire. You lose it, right?
Yes, sir.
So, some people would say, and I actually am starting to kind of lean on this side of it, Mike. If you lose that passion or that fire for it, let's move on to something else that you're passionate. Like instead of following after projects. Instead of chasing projects and completing projects, chase passion, right?
Yes. But that's a real life.
What I can say is because what I think, Mike, is that sometimes passion moves us in a different direction, but we don't follow it because we're like, nah, I need to finish this project. But everything, the passion, you lost it. It kind of ran its course. Right. Yeah, it may not came to a piece of completion, but there's this passionate thing right here that's calling you, that it wants you, right?
Yes.
But we're ignoring it because we're staying within those parameters of I gotta finish this thing right here. I can't let it undone. How do you feel about that, Michael?
I mean that's a great analogy on that because because you can't lose passion. You really can't sometimes, man. I mean, just with people that's surrounding you, with the tasks that you got to go through, the obstacle courses, that's a big cause of people losing passion with a lot of things. It's not really going the way it's supposed to be going. It's not going the way you thought it would be going. So, but from like me reading a lot of books, one of them was like Wealth Choice and all that. The thing about it, I learned that I keep hearing over and over and over again. You have to fail in order to win. So you got to start. You go fail, and then eventually, till you get when you seen when you were failing that, and that's how you get past that.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you with your vocabulary today, Michael.
Yes.
You ain't even know it was gonna be a vocabulary exam, vocabulary class today. So at Brooks and Davis, there is no failure. We call it feedback. We don't call it failure. We call it feedback. So either you succeed in what you're doing, or you get feedback.
Yes.
And with that feedback, you take it and you make the necessary adjustments to where you can begin achieving what you're trying to achieve. So no failure, only feedback. Brooks and Davis would say first.
I got you. Right? I got you.
Like that. It takes the umph out of the word, right? Most people don't want to fail. They're afraid of failure, right? Yeah. When at the end of the day, all failure is an opportunity for you to learn and then adjust. That's all. That's all failure really is. So that's why we call it feedback. So only feedback, man.
Yes, sir.
So what? Okay, so we're about to wrap this thing up, man. What other information about your life would you like to share, or any final words for the people that have joined in with us today?
Trust God. Always put God first in everything you do. And then like you said, you never give up on your passion. Always fight. that's the word encouragement that I can really give.
Mhm.
You know, for myself and for others. You know, just keep going, just
Yeah.
keep going.
Trust.
Um,
You say trust in God and don't give up.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Put God first in everything. Yes,
Absolutely.
sir. Yes,
In
sir.
in look NGU, man. So Winston Churchill was a somebody that I followed a lot. I actually did a TED talk about him, and he said during the Battle of Britain, when all hope seemed lost, he
Yes.
told them never give up, never give up, never give up. NGU, that's what he said,
Yes,
and
sir.
that's what it's about. And then again, when we remember that there is no failure, only feedback. We don't have a
Yes.
reason. We don't have a reason to give up.
Yes.
Well, man, I sure enough appreciate you allowing us to a window into your life to learn about you and your children, to learn about the travel. Man, we're gonna make sure we get you to the Virgin Islands.
Yes, sir.
That's that's definitely a good look, man. But definitely want to thank you for allowing us to interview you today. I think it's a phenomenal interview, and you gave some great candid information for the world. And I'm just so thankful today, Michael. Thank you, man. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much.
Make sure y'all go and follow Mike on Instagram, on Facebook. Make sure you follow him, learn more about VIP fitness. Not just don't just get your health, or you don't just get your health together. Get your health and your wealth together. Let's go. All right. So before we finish up, remember if you have a real estate need, stay to the end of the show because we have a special message just for you. Just want to give you some quick insights on what we have coming down the road. At 2:30 today, we have our mastermind through tough times. Just real estate professionals talking a little bit about randomness. Today, our topic is student loans have been canceled. How many of y'all knew student loans have been canceled? We also have a phenomenal training, our part 2 of how to properly plan your business training. We had a great part 1. We got some templates that the first attendees are working on, and we're gonna continue that thing to this Wednesday, tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Don't worry if you missed the first one. We already have it on our YouTube channel. You can take a look at the first training, and you will be ready to go for the second one. But if you want to become successful, you got to plan, baby. You want 2022 to be the best year ever? You got to plan. So that's what we're going to be talking about on Wednesday. And then we're doing our career night. Career night this week. Guess what? We're switching it up again. We're still going to do the in-person career night. You guys can come in here and meet Coach Mike, but we're also going to be going live on Instagram, the @CEO Coach Mike Instagram. We're going to be going live at 5 o'clock. So it'll be from 5 to 7. You guys come in and learn and take advantage of that. All of these items you'll be able to see on the link that we have showing, and make sure that you can reserve your spot for that link. A couple of Houston Black Real Estate Associations. Remember, you guys, I'm a board member of the Houston Black Real Estate Association. So we have some events this week as well. We are doing our free HUD certificate home buying class. We do it once a month. So we're going to be doing that on Thursday, the orientation on Thursday, and then the class is going to be on that Saturday. If you want some down payment assistance, you got to get that certificate, right? And then you get the certificate, and it gives you access. It's a great class to learn. Again, visit the link, or you can actually reach out to our office to get more information about that. We have for our real estate professionals, we have our lunch and learn. So we have a lunch and learn this week where we're bringing in people from Fannie Mae. They're going to be talking about increasing generational wealth increase in generational wealth building for Black homeowners. So we have some representatives from Fannie Mae that are going to be coming in. It's virtual, so I guess that means you provide your own lunch, but just sit in front of the Zoom so you can get this great information. So that's going to be on Thursday, beginning at 11 a.m. on the Zoom link. And then we have, and then we have our our orientation on tomorrow as well. So if you're a Brooks & Davis agent, you haven't done orientation, make sure you come to orientation tomorrow so we can get you connected, get you lined up, get you ready to go for orientation. Man. So as always, we got a lot going down the pipeline. We stay very busy, very active brokerage firm because we want to keep people connected. With that being said, this has been the first. There's only one first. It's been the first Real to Life podcast episode of season 2, 2022. I'm your host, Michael G. Davis, broker and CEO of Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, Realtor plus business coach. Looking forward to coaching you into the cosmos. It's time to take off. Make it a great one. If you have a real estate need, stay on. We got a message right here for you. We'll talk to you soon. Hey, this is Michael G. Davis, CEO of Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, LLC. I am also a realtor plus business coach. If you are currently have a real estate need, or you're in the process of getting your real estate license, or maybe you've already gotten your license, awesome. Watch this whole video because I have some outstanding news just for you. Now, if you are considering buying a home, we want you to know that we offer at no cost or commitment to schedule a showing for you to see any property in the Houston Metroplex. But when you hire our real estate company to help you, we will hold your hand and guide you through the home buying process step by step. Visit our website or give us a call at the number shown to learn more. Or maybe you're considering putting your home on the market for sale. We want you to know that we offer at no cost or no commitment a couple of things. First is a free neighborhood buying and selling activity report for your home. This report will show you the amount of buying and selling that has taken place within your neighborhood within the most recent 6 to 12 months. All we need is your mailing address and email address to get the report over to you. We also offer at no cost or commitment a free in-person property condition home evaluation. This is where one of our real estate professionals will come into your home and give you recommendations and advice on what changes to make to the condition of your home and talk with you about how these changes could help sell your home faster and or for more money. But when you hire our real estate company to help you sell your home, we will put your home in front of more active home buyers than any other realtor. Just visit our website or give us a call at the number shown to learn more. Finally, if you are in the process of getting your real estate license or with a brokerage firm and thinking of making a change, we want you to know that we offer at no cost or commitment for you to be able to attend any Brooks & Davis real estate firm training or event. But when you join our firm, we will show you how to get everything you want using your real estate license. And what we believe real estate professionals want are an outstanding quality of life, the freedom of having options, and the ability to pursue what makes them happy. Visit our website or give us a call at the number shown to learn more.